going to kick this session off. I'm going to call it Captain's Corner. And we're joined with our first captain, Harry. Harry, introduce yourself. Tell me what year you were in and what position you play.
Yeah, I'm Harry LeGoullon. I'm a senior, and I play tight end and middle linebacker.
So, Harry, one word to describe how the season ended last year.
Last season, I would describe the ending as a heartbreaker. It ended. It was heartbreaking.
Yeah.
It ended.
Yeah. Great game, but heartbreaking for sure. Great game.
Definitely.
Harry, how do you set goals for the season?
I mean, our goal every year is to win that state title. I mean, individual goals, they kind of go by the wayside. We all might have them, but at the end of the day, our goal as a unit is we want that state title. We want to raise that plaque. So.
Nice. Who's the strongest guy on the team?
Strongest guy on the team. I would probably go with Charlie, KW, Charlie Nisa-Williams. I mean, he squats like 500 pounds, and he's just a huge, big, just kind of lifter body kind of guy. So he's the strongest guy, yeah.
Who's the hardest hitter?
Hardest hitter? I would say it's probably a tie between Zach Guerin and myself. Ryan Toscano hits really hard too, and so does all of our linebackers are really hard hitters. So it's going to be a really fun season, a lot of highlights, and yeah, it'll be good. I
suspect we got a lot of different answers on that question, but I like your your spunk.
All the other answers are probably wrong. So.
What advice would you give to incoming freshman football players that are coming into the program?
I would say it's worth it. I mean, I know when I was younger, I loved it, and that's why I stuck with it. From the beginning, from when I was in second grade and I was playing soccer, and I broke a kid's ribs, and my dad's like, we can't have him play soccer anymore. This is just not. And I just stuck with it all the way through, and I just loved it. And there were tough times in high school. I mean, it wasn't always easy. It's a job, you know? So going through high school, sticking with it, you really reap your rewards as you grow to be that senior, and you get all that playing time, and it's really fun.
Especially when you get to your senior year and you say, where'd the time go?
Exactly, yeah.
What will you miss the most when you leave Bedford High School? It can be football, it can be school, it's a wide open question.
Honestly, it's my friends. I mean, especially the team. I mean, they're my best guys. I spend all day with them. I mean, I know we have a fantasy football draft tonight. We're going to eat a lot of chicken, and it's going to be fun. I mean, we spend like 12 hours a day together. So not seeing those guys is going to be tough. It's going to be an adjustment. And I'm excited for the next chapter, but I'm also, I'm weary that it's going to be sad, you know, leaving all my friends.
Yeah, great. Well, listen, thanks for stopping by and participating in the Captain's Corner, and good luck this year, Harry.
Of course. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Thank you. We're here with Tim. Tim, tell me your full name, what position you play, and how long you've been playing football.
I'm Timmi Galarraga. I play offensive line and defensive line. I'm a senior this year and I've been playing for the past 4 years.
How do you set your goals for the season?
We talk as a leadership, you know, as all the captains and the coaches, we kind of get together before the season starts. To be honest with you, we kind of talked, I would say probably 3 days after the Winnicott game last year. We got together and we said, hey, this is not the ending we want to have again. And we made goals right then and there. We're going to be in the weight room every day we can. We're going to be on the field doing field workouts. We're going to be, you know, we're going to still keep our heads in the playbook, making sure we're keeping up on our football side of things. So that happened right away. I think that set us up for great success in the future.
So I'm going to ask you the same question I gave Harry. One word to describe how the season ended last year.
Disappointing. To be honest, to see those senior guys that I'd worked with, all of us have worked with for the past 3 more, some cases more. It was frustrating not only for me as a player, but to see those guys put in so much work in the off season, put in so much work and all that time, and you know, kind of have that slip right out of our fingers. You know, a yard and a half away from potentially going to the state title.
Yeah.
So that's a tough way to end things.
Yeah. Who's the hardest hitter?
On the line, I gotta give it to Christian Bourgeois. He's one of our DNs. He's aggressive. He's a good hitter. Jacoby Collins. He's our offensive guard. When he comes along on those traps and counters, you feel it. Especially on the D line, you gotta keep your head on a swivel when he's around. I'd say our line guys are probably some of our better hitters.
Who's the strongest guy on the team?
Gotta give to Charlie Nisa-Williams. I mean, I think that's probably gonna be a universal answer.
That's 2 votes so far.
He squats 500, benches probably close to 290 or something like that. He's a big dude. He's also, you know, he's a great guy, very smart, and he's going to be a great addition to the team this year.
Any advice you'd give to incoming freshman football players?
I would say stick with it. personally, I had times where it was tough to, it's a grind. You're here for 8 hours, sometimes more, including school and stuff every day. It's a lot of time, it's a lot of commitment, but it is 110% worth it. Every single minute you spend here, it pays off and then some. I would for sure stick with it.
And what's the thing you're going to miss most when you leave Bedford High School?
To be honest, it's going to be the people. Kind of echoing back to what I said, these guys you spend so much time with, they become your family, they become your brothers. There are times where I see these guys more than I see my family some days. You're at a game, you're on a bus until 9:30 at night, you go home. You're with these guys a lot of time, and the bonds you build and those friendships, and it makes the team that much better, because it's not just you're showing up and you're practicing, but you're showing up with some of your best friends. You're having fun playing football.
Nice. Great job, Tim. Good job. Good luck this year, and looking forward to seeing you guys on the field.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Nice job. I'm here with Jacoby. So give us your name, position, number. When did you start playing football?
So my name is Jacoby Collins, number 52. I'm an offensive guard, backup defensive end, and I started playing football in 6th grade.
And that one word to describe how the season ended last year.
I would say it's fuel, because we fortunately had a good look sophomore year. A bunch of us guys, we were starting in the state championship game, so we got to see what winning felt like.
Yep.
And last year, it was such a disappointment that it's going to fuel our fire this year. We got to see win a Cunnet yesterday in a scrimmage. It felt really good to hit those guys again. So I'm going to say that it's a fuel to our fire, and that's what's going to push us to be successful this year.
Do you recognize some of those guys from last year?
Oh, yeah.
How do you set goals for the season?
Set goals for the season, I would say that we come together as a unit. Us 5 captains, we talk all the time, and our senior class, we're a really tight bunch of guys. So we're really on the same page and knowing what to do. We have a great relationship with all of our coaches, so we know exactly where we're supposed to be and what we're supposed to do.
Strongest guy on the team?
I'm going to give the 3rd vote to Charlie Canisa Williams.
Can't wait to meet this guy.
Yeah, he's huge.
And the hottest hitter?
On the offensive line, I would say that Timmi Galarraga, one of the hardest hitters on the team. As for a skill position, I would say Ryan Toscano, and even our quarterback, because we had a nice hitting play yesterday, and to be honest, I was blocking the guy, and Thomas came right off my butt, and he just knocked me over.
Nice. I love that. Any advice you'd give to incoming freshman football players?
I would say to become like glue with your teammates, because the bond that we have with each other really helps each other set goals and become successful.
And what are you going to miss most when you leave Bedford High School?
Same answer as the other guys. I'm going to miss all my friends. During the break in double sessions, we all hang out in the mini gym and we all eat lunch together, have some good laughs, talk about football, and that's really something that I cherish and I'm going to miss next year.
That's awesome. Jacob, thanks for stopping by. Good luck this year. Looking forward to seeing you guys on the field.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Nice job. Thanks. So I'm sitting here with Andrew. Give me your full name, your number, position. When did you stop playing football?
My name's Andrew Twite. I'm number 55. I play defensive end. I don't play much on offense. Might get a running back rep here and there. I started playing football in 3rd grade. Back in 3rd grade, I was really big and I was like really fat, and I'm like, can't play soccer, gotta play football. Kind of leaned out over the years.
And I forgot to ask you guys, are you guys mostly junior Bulldog guys or the other program? The other program, Jaguars. Why do I forget that?
I personally played for the Bulldogs, and I think the rest of the captains played for the Bulldogs.
Bulldogs? Okay. All right. How do you set goals for the season, Andrew?
As seniors, not only just as captains, but as seniors, we all came together, and after last season, we know we didn't want to end our season like that. So our one goal is to win the state championship. We'll make a lot of memories along the way, and we'll cherish those, but our goal is to win and compete.
All right, strongest guy on the team?
I gotta go Charlie, CKW.
Okay.
Kid's a house.
Hottest hitter?
I'm gonna give it to Ryan Toscano. Ryan Toscano, he might not always be the biggest, but he hits hard and he's aggressive.
Any advice you'd give to incoming freshman football players?
If you're an incoming freshman football player, I definitely recommend staying with it throughout the entire program, because some of my best football memories are from freshman year and bonding with those guys, and those guys are some of my closest friends now. And there's nothing like, I started my junior year, I became a starter, and there's nothing like playing under Friday night lights in front of your home crowd. You don't get to do that if you don't start playing freshman football and working your way up.
It's funny, we feel the same way when we broadcast. Friday night lights, nothing like Friday night football. We totally agree with that. What are you going to miss most when you leave Bedford High School?
Definitely my friends. Like, I love football, but I think I love football because of them. And like, I guess family gets thrown around a lot when you talk about sports nowadays, but this team especially is a family. I can look to those people as my brothers.
Awesome. Andrew, thanks for stopping by. Good luck this year. Looking forward to seeing you down the road.
Thank you.
And last but not least, in the captain's corner, we have Ryan. Give us your full name, number, position. How long have you been playing?
My name is Ryan Toscano. I play running back and linebacker for the Bedford High School football team. And I've been playing football ever since the third grade. Third grade was the first year that I moved to Bedford, and it was a brand new experience for me, meeting new friends. And my number is 39.
And how do you set goals for the season?
I think, like a lot of the other captains said, the way we set goals is as a team. Based off of last year's loss to Winnicott and coming together as a team, I think the next day after that loss, we all came together and said our goal next year is to win the 2018 championship. And if not, I think our goal this year is to finish our career as seniors with a win, because I think that'll really cap off what this program has become overall. Just finishing with a win and finishing every rep with our best effort.
And what's the one word to describe how last season ended, Ryan?
Definitely humbling. It was a very humbling experience. Seeing sophomore year being part of that varsity team and seeing how we were almost on top of the world and winning that championship, and then coming into our junior year and being the #1 team in the state preseason, and then suffering some injuries, some heartbreak, and going 6-4 and losing to that Winnicott team is definitely an experience, because you can see both sides of that perspective of how the season can end. So it shows how you have to work hard and take nothing for granted each day.
Yeah. And I don't know if we're going to make it 5 in a row, but I suspect we are. Strongest guy in the team?
I have to go with Harry LeGoullon.
Oh, Harry gets a nod. Yes. I love it.
He has that combined weight of almost 1,000 pounds in our competition, so you got to give that to Harry.
All right, good. And who's the hardest hitter?
I have to say on defense, I'm going to give it to Andrew Twite and Harry LeGoullon. Andrew plays defensive end and Harry plays middle linebacker. They've been playing with me for almost 10 years now, so they've been some of my best buddies, and they definitely know how to hit.
That's great. Any advice you'd give to incoming freshman football players?
I say the piece of advice that I always give would be to stick with it, because a lot of our captains addressed it's definitely a life-changing experience, and just being with these guys around you all the time, spending days with these guys is really a great experience. And with the memories that you look back on, it teaches you a lot of life lessons, and just sticking with things and never quitting each day.
And what are you going to miss most when you leave Bedford High School?
Definitely my friends and the game of football, because football is one thing. I definitely love football, but just being here with my buddies, being here with all the guys on the team makes that special and makes that experience special. So it's definitely going to be tough when we leave, but I'll remember these days forever.
Well, beautiful. You guys did a great job. Class act, all the captains. Want to reach out to the captains, say a great job. Ryan, super job. Looking forward to this 2018 season and seeing you guys down the road. As I say to everybody who plays this game of football, be healthy, have fun, and finish up and have a great career. All right?
Appreciate it.
Nice meeting you. Good luck.